There we go. Can you hear me now? Thanks, Adam. Yeah. Let me check. Let me check. Yes. I have the sound. The sound. Ah, grazie. Grazie mille. Okay. I screwed up again. I really need to look at everything and guys, anyway, we go to Barca, we win 3-0. We go back to Italy, we win 3-1 against this, well, you know what? Against this dirty defensive side. They are almost bottom of the table, and they are, of course, bottom in form as well. I think they have lost, well, now it's 5 out of 6, 7 out of 6. But you know what? It's interesting. It's interesting because when we in the first half, you know what? It was kind of flat. We were trying to attack, of course, but when they sit deep, when they are in trouble, when the team is out of form, they will be sitting deep against, clearly superior opposition. So for me, it was always frustrating in the first half when we have, this runs from the flanks. They should be coming in order to stretch the defense, but they never did because Chiesa was playing on the left and Cuadrado got checked pretty seriously in the first half. So he didn't contribute much to our offensive play in the first half. Cuadrado, that is. On the left side, Chiesa was direct, offensive, and I like the guy. I like him even more with every game. But I'll say this though. Him playing on the left is frustrating. Him playing on the left, I don't want it. I don't want to see that because he will cut inside. He will not stretch the defense. On the contrary, he will only make them even tighter. They will hug each other towards the end. So it is not preferably for me to see Chiesa play on that left-hand side. But you know what? I would prefer to maybe see Alexandro there down the left-hand side. I didn't think that Alexandro played particularly well today as a part of that, back three or back four, call it what you will. But the fact is that we are, we are grinding. We're not giving up. We continue to create. We don't give up. We, of course, concentration level is still an issue at defense, and it always is. By the way, it looks like we always concede by the one chance the opposition get. One chance Crotone, they concede. One chance Genoa, they score. Well, sorry, we concede against Crotone and we concede against Genoa. One chance. Lapse in concentration, no communication. They just forgot how to mark, how to defend. And I will not just bash Alexandro. This is a collective mistake in that marking, because where was Leonardo Bonucci on Scamacca when the cross came in? Should that cross even come in? That's also my question. Where was Corrado, or where was our right defensive side? I don't know. But when the cross eventually comes in, Bonucci and Alexandro need to communicate who marks whom. Alexandro had two guys on him. Of course, one of them is going to be unmarked because it's just not possible to mark two guys. So the guy from his back, Stefano Sturaro, basically, of all people, scores. But I will not blame Alexandro alone for this. I blame also Leonardo Bonucci because his marking on Scamacca it wasn't there. Let's just say it how it is. It wasn't there. It was invisible. He marked air, and if you are a captain, you need to control your back line, and also Wojciech Szczesny. Where were your communication to your defenders? Okay, you have two guys, Alexandro. Leo marked the other guy, and Alexandro, you can take care of Sturaro. Nothing happened. It was quiet there. I bet you. I bet my, yeah, I bet you that was pretty quiet, super quiet in the defense on that goal. And that was so frustrating because we were actually, you were leading 1-0, and I would just love to keep a clean sheet, but that just never happens because there are always lapses in concentration. I don't get it. And of course, at the end of the day, we get Cristiano Pinaldo. He scored 2 goals, 2 PKs. And of course, the first penalty, Cuadrado was good offensively, and he does that same trick he does every single game. He stops, and then suddenly he decides to shift to his right. this is the oldest trick in the book. If you watched Quadrado throughout, I don't know, last 10 years or something, this is what he does. So this is no, wow factor from Quadrado. But what he does that so greatly is that he does that against, well, a rookie defender or a rookie midfielder. He basically, you're not gonna get Quadrado when he does that. It's just impossible. So stay on your feet and let the cross come in, I guess. I don't know. But you make that tackle and you don't even make a tackle. I don't know what you do. And of course, Quadrado makes the most out of it, but it is a PK. I remember, I think it's Gary Neville or somebody else a while back was talking about this, when people dive, but it's a PK as well. It is a dive, yes. But is it PK? Yes. Because that goal, that tackle didn't allow Quadrado to stay on his feet. So yes, he made the most out of it, but in my opinion, it's a stonewall penalty. So I don't see an issue with that being a dive or whatever. It is a dive, but it is also a penalty. So there we go. And the second one, also, I don't know, kind of soft as well. Well, it's not soft as well, but it's wrong to say that it is, but it's much softer than the first one, because the second one is like, where does Peri need to be? I mean, he needs to be somewhere, but of course he goes in way too hard on Morata. And also the second tackle on Kulusevski was insane. It was on the ball, luckily. Otherwise, if it's not on the ball, it's breaking his legs, man. That's breaking his legs. But it is a PK. I'm not sure if it's a yellow. By the way, yellows. The yellow on Adrien Rabiot. Guys, what's up with that? Just at the beginning of the game. Where is he supposed to go? He misses the header, yes, poorly, and then he just clumsily scuffs it into the net with his hands. Just a free kick. No yellow. Why do you have to give a yellow on that one? But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. These referees are inconsistent. We've known this for a while, for ages. Especially this guy. Especially this guy. But hello, guys. How are you doing? I hope you liked the game today. Let's see in the comment section what you're up against. What am I up against? That's the most important thing. You're up against nothing. Who would you say on 12-13 that McKennie's there? On 12-13 that McKennie's there, best man. On 12-13, I don't understand the question. Chris, by the way, hi. But I think McKennie is our best midfielder, still most informed player. I see Arthur is in and out of the team. I see Bentancur is flat, man. Bentancur is so flat. He got nothing. I see him playing. To be honest, I see him leaving at the end of the season. If we were able to sell players, if we were able to, get some money for some players, we would. I think Bentancur should leave this summer. Well, this coming summer. But since we are unable to sell, I don't know, man. I really don't know. And then we have Rabiot, who looks to be more and more inconsistent now. He started the season great. Now he's more and more inconsistent. And I guess that's it. That leaves us only with McKennie. And you know what? I'm all for it. I like the guy. I like his deep runs. Of course, not his best game today, but you got to remember those last two games he had. So you know what? I'll take it. I'll take a mediocre performance from McKennie today, but I still think McKennie is our best midfielder this season so far overall. And Arthur, well, maybe a second. I don't know. It's tough. Adam, it's funny thing when Dybala decides to play forward, he scores. We'll get back to Paulo Dybala. I had very poor first half, and of course, when things get, when there are lapsing concentrations from Genoa's side, well, there we go. Dybala snaps and pounces on the ball, and great flick from McKennie, and cuts inside Dybala style, and 1-0. I told you, my friends, he would score today, and so he did. Yeah, nice to see. Fair score, but the Genoa goal made me mad. Yes, it did, Francesco. Nice to see you as well. It did made me mad because of this concentration stuff. We need to be focused full 90 minutes, and it doesn't help me that Bonucci is screaming at all other players, oh, you need to concentrate throughout full 90 minutes. But the fact is, Guys, the fact is, he needs to concentrate. He needs to focus. When the ball comes in, mark your guys. Don't watch the ball. Mark your guy. And then you have a split second. Orientate yourself. Look for your player. Mark Skamaka. And then Alexandro marks Sturaro. That's it. Job done. Also, Wojciech Szczesny. I said that before. Where is your communication? This is your box. Communicate. No communication. Quiet. This is why we concede. Lack of communication. I don't think Alexandro did marking because he wasn't able to. Well, he's bad at marking. No, I think it's communication. Alexandro doesn't know what to do when he has two guys on him. It's simple. And it's so frustrating, man. I agree. So frustrating. We got lousy and slept after the scoring goal. Yeah, it's always like this, Rohit. Yes, and it's always like this with the Italian teams, especially us. In my opinion, as soon as we score the goal, as soon as Juve score the goal, it always happens that we start to sit back. It always looks like we are looking for revenge from the opposition, and that's why we just let them have the ball, let them just get them out of steam, and then we go back and score the second one. Just let them have the momentum while we sit back and invite the pressure. I don't like that. I agree with you totally, Rohit. Yeah. Love the pressing the whole match. Yeah, it wasn't much of the pressing, Bonaparte. Nice to see you as well. I think as soon as we lost the ball, they were in a counter-attacking mood. That was as clear as day. We saw that. But they were also so poor creating anything going forward. So we were good at tracking back. And of course, pressing. This was a good game for Pirlo to learn more about how to press when a position sit deep and finally get the ball. What do you do when they are counterattacking? So this was a good game for him to practice that stuff, and I think he did okay. His tactics, well, his tactics are his tactics. It's not much we could done against a 10-man behind the ball Genoa. It's you could say the same thing for Sarri. You could say the same thing about Allegri. You could say same thing about Conte, about Pep, about whoever. They will struggle against this side because they sit deep. At the end of the day, we win 3-1. And the score maybe is flattering, but we win. That's the most important thing. Sabadip, good display from overall. Good work rate. Crosses must be more accurate. Yeah, always. Bonucci is the worst man maker, says Chris. Yeah. Yeah, Davide, I was almost right. Yeah, he's not Davide Monblano anymore, my friends. He was on my chat for a live therapy session on Friday. We had great fun, but we still call him the Davide Monblano. Huh? Monblano is never right either. So, yeah, we will keep that name. Dybala was good today. Finally scored. Happy for Dybala. Dybala played really well. I don't think so. I don't think that he played very well. I think he played okay. He really woke up at the 40th minute. He really woke up. I'll highlight one of those guys. I'm sorry, Karthik, to just put you on a spotlight like that. It's not your fault. You think so? That's fine. I don't think so because he played very, very sloppy, very, very low confidence, and looked very, very lost up until the 40th minute. And then he made that great pass to Cristiano, and then suddenly he woke up, and then he gradually became better and better and better in the second half. And of course, that flick from Weston McKennie, he was completely unmarked. And when Dybala is unmarked and he has eyes for goals, he will come inside, he will cut inside, and will do that Dybala-esque goal. Luckily for us, well, Perin didn't save that one. And you know what? Since that goal, I saw something from Dybala, but it wasn't much. But this looks like to be a work in progress. Dybala, work in progress. It's not sell, ship him off. No, I say this right now. From this moment on, this is a work in progress because now he scored. He unleashed, something. And you saw that hug he gave to Pirlo, meaning that meant a lot to the guy. So yeah, let's just keep faith that he will improve against Atalanta. This next game already in the midweek. Let's see what happens there. How he will play. I don't know if he will play. I don't know if he will start or he'll be benched. I have no idea. But this is so good to see Dybala scoring. We've waited for this. Now we need the follow-up. What happens now? Okay, so at this default, now is the time to really look at the balance. Now we actually expect you to do better because you started scoring. We've waited for you to score. Okay, you scored. There we go. So yeah. So I'll say as it is with Juve, you know, they win one game, but I don't care. I want them to win another game because consistency. This is what I'm looking for with Dybala as well. Consistency right now. It's important. It's important. Our stamina is improving a lot. We were pressing the whole match. We did minimal substitution as well. Bravo, we're getting better and better. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. This was a poor side. They sat back and didn't give us that much of a challenge in the defense. Well, one was enough. One challenge was enough because, well, Bonucci and lapses of concentration and Alexandro and those other guys as well, man. That's, yeah. It is what it is, but yeah. We get the 3 points. We needed the 3 points. Yes, we got that. Forza Juventus. It was dominating Juve in this week, still going like this. We need more improvement and put crosses in the center more. More time, our cross not coming. We need to work more crosses. Well, I think we have enough crosses, but here's the thing. If you guys are looking for crosses, you're not going to get the crosses when Federico Chiesa is playing on the left. He will cut inside. He has not a great left foot. Cuadrado will cross. Yes, he will. But how good are those crosses? It's hit and miss sometimes from Cuadrado. And if that's what you want, then you should place, I don't know, Alexandro on the left or Bernardeschi on the left. That I agree totally. I think also the natural left footers should be placed on the left side so that they can cross. On the right side, I want to see Chiesa. Cuadrado played good today. I'll say this. I'll say it like it is. He played well today. But I want to see Chiesa on the right because I think he is a direct player and could threaten them going forward with his crosses, but also with his runs down the flank. With sometimes he will cut inside, and he actually can finish. You know, I don't think Cuadrado is that good at finishing. We've seen this. We've seen him sky the ball. Countless of times. So yeah, I'd rather focus on penetration through the wings rather than crossing because I don't know, we have enough crosses from the right, and if we are gonna go with crosses, so please start working with the left-sided, with the left footers on the left side, please, Pirlo. That's the only beef I have with Pirlo today, by the way, that he starts with freaking Chiesa on the left. Yeah, no beef with Chiesa, by the way. I think also he did great today. But it's just his position. It frustrates me. It's clear that Juventus are missing creative midfield. Yeah. Arthur wasn't there. But yeah, I agree. Goat Naldo. Everything is played on the wings, due time, predictable 4 points. Yes, but here's the thing. Why is it being played through the wingers? Because they were sitting deep. And when their positions sit deep, you cannot play through the middle. It's just suicide. This is what I think was the Sarri was trying to do, push everything through the middle, especially when Higuain was playing. He was playing all the way up front, and we fed him the ball through the middle. And he was useless because they were so packed in the middle. This is why we need wingers who can stretch it. And this is what I'm saying again. Chiesa on the left doesn't work if we want to stretch it. Okay? So for me, it's just, yes, we missed a creative midfielder in Arthur, but we also need to stretch their positions defense with our wingers. We didn't do that today. Rabiot should force heading the ball. He was afraid and lifted his arms. Yeah, but he was clumsy. He was clumsy. Why should he give a yellow? Yeah. Akash. Hey, Akash is there. Nice to see you, my man. How are you doing? Great to see some guys returning. Tutto moto. I love the name. Nice to see you. Never seen you before here. I love the name. Tutto moto. I love this. All right. Bentancur doesn't play defense at all. No, he doesn't. He plays in the midfield. Bentancur is amazing in my opinion. He needs time and played in his best position. We've seen what he's capable of in his past. Yes, we know what he's capable of. But what is his best position? We tried him as a box-to-box. We tried him as a defensive midfielder. We tried him as a regista. And it's been very inconsistent every single time. So he played great box to box for 2-3 games, and then suddenly he played crap. And then we just don't have time to nurture him and to let him play, comfortably in a team. No, we just sub him off. And there you go. There's the momentum gone. Then he needs to restart in another position, a deep line defender or something, the midfielder or something. So it's just, it's stop and start with this guy. And at the end of the day, if Pirlo stops rotating so much, maybe we'll see something from Bentancur. I want to see Arthur again. I want to see Arthur play 2, 3, 4 games in a row. I know the schedule is tight, so this is why he rotates. I get that, but at least play him 60 minutes, play him 50 minutes or something. But start the guy every single game to, just to feel him comfortable, to make him feel comfortable. I'm talking about Arthur right now. The same goes with Bentancur for all I care. I know if Pirlo thinks this guy is good enough to start him 2-3 games, after each other, and let's see. Just give him that consistency, because if he plays one good game and then you sub him, like Arthur played a good game against Barca, but then he subs him off and he's on the bench throughout the whole game against Genoa. I don't get it. This is frustrating. So there needs to be some continuity with the players, and Bentancur is one of them. Dybala getting his form back? Yeah, I hope so. Kairab. Bentancur and McKennie held it down nicely today. Rabiot was out of control today, Andy. Nice to see you, Andy. Yeah, inconsistent from Bentancur and okay from McKennie, I'd say. I'll come back to, of course, to the player ratings. Chiesa was great. Yes, he was, Bonaparte. Szczesny is terrible at organizing the defense. Guy has no presence. Exactly. Yes, he's a great shot stopper. She's a great shot. He is a great shot stopper, but he is not vocal at all. With Buffon, that would have never happened. Hopefully, he can communicate. He knows how to control his defenders. Szczesny needs to learn that. Szczesny needs to be comfortable with the voice, with the, just being vocal in the defense. He wasn't. And I blame it on him. I blame it on Bonucci. And of course, I blame it on Alexandro. But this is a collective mistake. This is why that goal pissed me off so much. Bernardeschi must leave in January. He slows the game and stops running before play is done. Jose, nice to see you. First time here, I think. If you are a first timer here, please subscribe. And nice to see you. If you are a Juve fan, please comment in the chat your best Juve memory. I'd like to hear that. But I do not agree with this one, because he came in a delicate situation, delicate part of the game. It's always tough to rate a player when they are subbed on, because the game is completely switched, and they are limited to their probably. But Bernardeschi wants to go forward and score and cross, have fun and work, but he doesn't have to do that when we are leading 2-1 or 3-1. He needs to do something different. So this is why it's so hard for me to rate and really understand the quality of a player when he is subbed on, especially so late in the game. Bernardeschi must leave in January. Well, okay, why? I get why, but what do you get in return? What do you get in return for that? And Frabotta is looks like to me lower down the pecking order, and we have Alexandro back. Chiesa looks like on the left side. I don't like that. I've said this many times. I want Alexandro on the left, and Bernardeschi could be the backup, and then Frabotta will be the third backup. With Bernardeschi leaving, it will be only Frabotta, and I don't like that. It's a reason why Frabotta isn't starting that many games. But nice to see you, Jose. Yeah. Who scored? Gave Dybala 8.7. Okay. Who scored? Yeah. Penalties wins you game. What is he supposed to do? Miss the penalties? No. But, tell me, how hard is it to score a penalty? Is it harder to score a penalty or to score from open play? I'd say it's to score from an open play. We're talking about Cristiano here, clearly. It's a penalty. And the penalty, This is very important. Here it comes. This is very, very important. Listen. Penalty doesn't reflect the qualities of a player. Okay? A penalty needs to be scored. Yes, there is some quality to a player. If you score a goal from a penalty, of course, you have some kind of understanding of football. You're good at shooting. You're good at placing the ball, all that stuff. But it is required minimal from a professional footballer, from a professional striker, to score from a penalty. Of course, there is a mental aspect to the thing. You know what time during the game it is. The goalkeeper might, look in your eyes and just, come on, shoot, intimidate you or something. But the penalty doesn't truly reflect the qualities of a player. Okay? And of course, he doesn't have to miss them. Of course, he will not miss them. It's the stats and whatever he needs to score, and he's winning it for the team, of course. But I wouldn't say that it reflects the quality of a player. It could have been Bentancur. It doesn't matter. They still need to score, but Bentancur was still playing crap overall, even though the penalty was good. So this is just an example, right? So yeah, I don't get that. I get what you're saying here, but it's not what Cristiano played okay today. All right, he didn't play well. He didn't play very bad. He played okay. He scored 2 penalties. Apart from those 2 penalties, there was very little we can do about him. Cristiano positive. It was some great runs, some great passing, and some great passing and some good runs, but not much. Overall, he was sloppy, and so basically, I'd say he was okay. But to score 2 penalties, sure, it's a quality. It's a positive that a man can score PKs, but it truly doesn't reflect his performance from today. Okay, and no, I'm not a Cristiano hater. If we can find the final pass in the final third more efficiently, then this team is on the right road. Yes, Akash. Nice to see you, man. Always nice. Yes, we talked about crosses already. Who scored? Yeah. You should learn to pass even on inside the opponent box, like Kroos and Modric. Shoot when needed and pass when needed. Yeah, well, I mean, of course, our really high, by the way. Our midfield, tons of rooms for improvement. McKennie is not the legend in passing, and neither is Rabiot. He was flat today, and so was Bentancur. So, of course, there was no answers from the midfield. Let's not kid ourselves. But I think this is something we need to work with. I think we need to have a midfielder who can pass, who can break those lines from the midfield. I don't want to see Kulusevski. I'm not sure I want to see Dybala in that hole between attack and defense. I want to see 3-man in the midfield with clear distribution of tasks. Arthur playing deep, McKennie box to box, and Rabiot in the middle of it all. I said it during my preview, by the way, and I still am sticking to it. If we had Arthur today, I think it would be much better. I mean, much comfortable in the midfield. Because Arthur wants the ball. Arthur wants to create. Bentancur looks like he's almost insecure. He's almost unsure of what to do in that deep lying midfield role. And you could see that also with Bonucci. He was sending long balls throughout the whole first half, basically not trusting Bentancur creating. And that's also kind of, ruins it for Bentancur's development and desire to play. First time here too. Nice to see you, TJ. Wow, well done. Please remember subscribing also. First time here. If you are a Juventus fan or not, well, tell me what you think about the game. Penalties doesn't reflect quality. Yes, it doesn't. But it reflects the nerves, the balls, the mentality. Just because I like that last part. Ooh, snap. That's nice. Yeah, it does. But truly, you can't be serious. The nerves, the mentality. This guy has scored penalties since he was in diapers. So he knows how to score. This is a routine task for Cristiano Ronaldo to score PKs. What we really want, of course, from Cristiano is to play well for the team in open play, to score outrageous goals, that's what everybody wants, right? To score the goals. The PKs are also important. Yes, they are. But as I say, penalty doesn't reflect the quality of a player. Just ask Messi. I love that one. Thank you. Thank you for that giggle. Pogba is much needed in the creativity of the midfield. I don't know, man. We've talked about this in length. Pogba is... he gave something to us 5 years ago. Do we really think that he's going to give to us this time 5 years later? I'm not so sure. And for what kind of money? I'm not so sure. Would he take that responsibility going forward? We're not copying Paul Pogba from 2015. We are basically getting Pogba 2020, and that's not the same player. So be careful what you wish for here. I don't know. I'm not so sure if I want Pogba, and especially with the finances that are right now. Yeah. Ronaldo score. Here we go. I like this. Ronaldo score every type of goal, whether penalties or an open play. I don't disagree. He doesn't need to prove it. No, he doesn't. Just ask Messi how to take penalties. It's another aspect of mentality. Okay. But clearly, guys, be objective. Do you really think that it is an exceptional skill to score a PK? No, it isn't. I mean, it is a skill, but this is routine. How many players score PKs on a routine basis? Zlatan scores PKs. Yes, I saw that comment. Messi scores PKs. You could tell any. I mean, Cristiano scores PKs. Ciro Immobile scores PKs. It's I need more than that. It's just not about penalties. It's about open play. You could slot in anybody to take that PK, but it takes a special player to be in an open play in order to score a goal. Cristiano, for example, Dybala. Let's say Dybala goal was okay. Dybala goal was more impressive than a Cristiano PK today. This is because it was from open play. There we go. Controversial or not, but there we go. Come the haters. Come the haters. Yeah. I get what you're saying, my friends. I understand your point, but it doesn't reflect the true quality and true performance of Cristiano today. All right. 2 goals, yes, it's important, but it's 2 PKs, not from open play. Open play requires more. It requires the same thing that requires from a PK, right? So if you score a PK, you need mentality, like you say, mentality. What is this? Concentration, to place it well. But all these things also are required from you from open play. The mentality to be able to be calm under pressure, to be precise when scoring, when placing the ball. But also it requires strength. It requires to be aware of your surroundings, not be in an offside position. It's just more agility of your body. It requires more from you to score from open play than it does from a PK. Yeah, that's my opinion. And Adam, here we go. Paulo needed this goal to break through both psychologically and physically. Why physically? That's weird, Pirlo. So he was bad shape before the goal, but just after the goal, he basically peaked. He was Captain America after the goal. I don't know. But psychologically, yes, for sure. He did well in the 2 phases today, and we're happy for him. 2 phases. I like when they... Yeah, it's just so weird. 2 phases. Which phases? We're expecting more from him. Well, my friend, so are we. So are we, Andrea. We're improving from game to game. I want all the players to be aggressive because it's easier to run 5 meter 5 million forward to press than to run 80 meters back to recover the ball. Yes. And this is where I think it's good. I think it was great to see Chiesa when he lost the ball. He was the one tracking back to actually recover that ball. That was great from Chiesa. I like that. So he loses the ball, but he also focuses on tracking back because he knows that was his mistake and he needs to cover his ass. Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo Pogba trade would be suicide for us. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Because then we will need a striker who could score goals on a consistent basis. Plus, we need more. We need more than that as well. Why would we go for that? Why would we go for that? We would save a ton of money though. That's for sure. In certain wage bill, but not that much because Pogba is also no high wage bill. Yeah, I don't know. It will be suicide offensively, yeah, because I don't know. Cristiano is. How many scores did he score? It was his 100th game today, by the way. How many goals did he score for us? 70 something. That's insane. That's impressive. So based on those stats alone, I mean, wow. Bentancur was impressive today. Yeah. I agree, man. And we didn't even start on the 79 goals. Yeah, 19 assists. That's impressive. That's freaking impressive. Yeah. And I don't care if it's PKs or not PKs. It's still an impressive stat. 79 goals in 100 games. Hello. Did you like the pace of the game? No, but it was to be expected because because Genoa sat deep. That's why. And we were kind of expecting that. I told you guys before, or even after the Barca game, that Serie A is a different beast. Serie A is a different beast because, they defend. In Champions League, they don't defend as much. So this is why it was always going to be tough. It was always going to be tough to play the defensive sides in the Serie A. Did you see the Cristiano Instagram post? No, I didn't. Prima Squadra, please share. Next match against Atalanta. Yes, it is. Ariane, nice to see you. Need to give Arthur some more game time. Yes, that is true. I want to see Arthur in there. Not Bentancur. Let's see the Instagram post. Am I following Cristiano? Am I following Cristiano? Am I actually following Cristiano? Hey, yes, I am. Calma. Okay, Cristiano Instagram post. Here we go. What a better way to celebrate my 100th game for Juventus than scoring 2 more goals for the team. I'm very proud of reaching this number with the Vecchia Signora jersey, but guess what? I also have my mind already set on 100 goals for Juve, as well as all the titles at the end of the season. Ha, nice. 100 goals. So that means 21 goals he wants to score for Juve. Do you guys think that he will score 21 goals for Juve this season? Well, starting from now on. Maybe not. If not, he will stay for next season and bag them. Yeah. There we go. Sure. Yeah. I like that. That's fine. It's perfect. The guy is clearly comfortable with us. So why not stay for another year? Yeah. No doubt. Yes. The guy looks like me. Suspected crab. Do I? Maybe I do. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I also have the same injury problems as he does. So maybe we are like, maybe I'm his brother. Yeah, funny. Chris shoots him well. Yes, he does. All right, my friends. I think he'll get 21 goals. It's basically him and Morata scoring all the goals. Yeah, I hope so. I hope he scores those. And to be fair, guys, I said this many times this season, last season, and the season before Cristiano arrived. Even at the end of the day, I don't care who scores the goals as long as Juve win. I don't care who scores the PKs. I don't care who is at the end of that cross. I don't care. As long as we win and the collective performance is there. So for me, it doesn't really matter. Of course, it would be nice for him to score 21 goals from today, but it's a hard task. And if he focuses on that alone, I don't think that he will. If his focus is solely to score 21, we are in trouble, because then it will be almost like it was with Sarri towards the end of the season, last season. Everything was going through Cristiano, and he was only thinking about scoring himself. It was very frustrating to watch. It was good for him, but it was frustrating to watch for the Juve fan, because it was so many times he could have passed the ball, being unselfish, but he was just more and more Cristiano. This season, if he plays with the team like he does now, it looks to me like he does more of that now than he did last season. It's also is probably the fault of Sarri. He didn't know how to play basically with this Juve side. It was very interesting. And of course, upon when he left, it was just, I cannot coach this side. This side is untrainable. There we go. Andrea Pirlo can do something at least with this team. So, yeah, 21 goals. I hope he doesn't focus on that, but if he scores on the basis of the team performance, fine. Fine. We're almost ready with the player ratings, my friends. Almost ready. There's just so many comments coming in. Please get them on. And if you are following this on Twitch, also let me know. And if you're following us on Facebook, also let me know. I think there was one comment from Facebook there earlier. Yes, Anselme, I'll highlight this one. Cristiano Ronaldo 7 is the best. Here we go. Yeah, let's see. Where are you from? Norway. Originally Russia, but in Norway now. Please check out my about page in the YouTube section, basically my description. And also remember, subscribing. You'll find everything you need to know about me there. Your opinion on Pogba, is he really needed or pacey wingbacks are needed? Good question. My opinion on Pogba, I'm not sure. I don't like him. I haven't seen that much great from him at Manchester United, even though he has been misused or whatever. He's been using his wrong positions or whatever. I need to get more intel on that from Man United fans, not just guys who I need somebody to follows the guy clearly day in and day out and give them their opinion on Paul Pogba. But he will be expensive, and Mino Raiola is a pain in the ass, even though he has good contacts with Pavel Nedved. But it's just, do we need that? Do we need that uncertainty? Do we need that, shaky environment when Pogba arrives? I'm not sure. Is he really needed? Or, well, his type of player is needed. Basically, a player who can defend. I'm talking about Paul Pogba 2015, by the way, 2014 and whatever. He could track back. He could also attack. He could run. He had skills. We want that. That type of player is very rare right now. And if you want that type of player, that's going to cost you. Or you need to dig deep. Weston McKennie can become that player if he works on his technique and his defensive skills a bit more. And, of course, forward runs and basically the whole package. But he has the potential. All right. But the technical level, of course, is far away from Paul Pogba's. Pacey wingbacks, well, I'd say we are settled on the right side with Chiesa and Cuadrado, at least for now. I want to see Chiesa on the right. I've said this. On the left side, maybe I would want one quality left back. Alphonso Davies would be my preferred choice, whatever. But that's going to cost us, and I'm not so sure if we have money for that even. And if he wants to go to Juve, I highly doubt it. But a pacey left winger, left wing back or winger, whatever, that would be nice. Nice. Norway, the land of greatest chess player Magnus Carlsen. Yes, it is true, Pavan. Yes, it is true. Magnus Carlsen is from Norway. And chess, is it a sport? No, but he certainly thinks it is. Yeah. Why do we start talking about chess? Yeah. Kulusevski makes life more and more difficult for himself. Yes, that is true, Samadip. Got some playing time today, but disappointing as usual. Yes, and it's so frustrating with Kulusevski. Yes, we talked about this before. and I kind of wanted him to be benched. Against Genoa, and he did that because he doesn't work. He doesn't work with Paulo Dybala. I think Pirlo finally got that point. So this is why Paulo Dybala was substituted and Kulusevski came in. Kulusevski needs playtime. He needs comfortable surroundings. He needs consistent playing time. Will he get that at Juve? No, I don't think so, unless he improves drastically. We will for sure see him from the start. Sooner or later, we just have to. But Aaron Ramsey is there as well. Dybala is just scored today, so we'll see what happens with him. So Kulusevski is kind of caught in the middle there. Maybe he will be loaned out next season if he doesn't improve. Because right now, there is no place for the guy. It's just as simple as that. If Aaron Ramsey is there, Aaron Ramsey is preferred to Kulusevski, because I think actually, even though Aaron Ramsey didn't play very well so far this season, but he has more quality in his bag right now. He delivered better performances than Dejan Kulusevski so far, especially in the Champions League. Just enjoy every bit of Ronaldo show. It doesn't matter if it's okay or not, but it's working for Juve. After all, it's different Ronaldo now. We need his presence. That's it. No argument there. We need his presence. Yes, we saw what happened when Cristiano wasn't there against Benevento, I think. Yeah, no quarrel from me. People put the like. Yes, Aditya. Like this video. I would appreciate it very, very much. We are growing. This channel is growing slowly but steady. If we get the 2Ks, we will be doing giveaways, of course. Lots of fun. If you have some suggestions to what should I do, which type of videos should I do, just comment. Just let's grow this community, because, well, at the end of the day, we're doing this together, you and me. The Friday Juve therapy session is for you as well. I'm there every Friday just to talk not only Juve, but whatever you want to talk about. So you decide the topic, and we'll get this rolling, basically. We discussed COVID many times. We discussed basically the education. We even talked about love life sometimes. So yeah, join in on Friday therapy sessions. Everything can happen right there. McKennie was great today and got assist. I'm also happy for Dybala. So am I. Might also say Betancourt is improving. Yeah, he's struggling, I'd say. Yeah. Was today's game the start of Ronaldo, Dybala, Morata? Too early, my friend. How much are you excited for Juve against Atalanta? From 0 to 10? Right now, a good 7. Atalanta are not as great as they were last season, that's for sure. And Papu Gomez and Gasperini are in some trouble. It seems that he was benched. I think he was benched throughout the whole game, even though they won against very struggling Fiorentina. But it would be a huge game against Atalanta in the midweek. Huge game. So a 7 now, but it will for sure be a 10 when we are closer to the kickoff. Love this channel, Manoj. Thank you. I love that you are always joining in. It's always lovely. Should we go to player ratings, guys? Because it's time. I think it's time to roast some players, huh? No, we're not gonna roast everybody. We're just gonna roast some people. We're gonna you know what? We're gonna be fair, like we always are, because we are fair. Wojciech Szczesny. Let's start with Wojciech Szczesny for the player ratings. As we said earlier in this stream, the guy cannot control his box. He cannot command his defenders, and that is very frustrating. This was part of the problem when we conceded this goal from freaking Sturaro, of all people. He scored 2 goals against us now, playing for Genoa. Stop that. Or maybe even 3. I think it's 3, actually. Yeah, just... Ugh. Why, Wojciech? Please, Tech, please, be vocal. be solid and decide. If Bonucci is quiet, you shout instead of him. Just don't wait for him to do something. No, just do it yourself. Bonucci, mark Scamacca. Alexandro, mark Sturaro. And that's it. Or even better, go out and pick up that ball. Pick up that cross if you are able. Just simple. So no, I didn't like what I saw from Wojciech today. It was crap. That was very frustrating. That was very, very frustrating, that communication. So I give him a 6 out of 10, and I'm being nice. 5.5 maybe even. It was also 1 or 2 bad passes that ended up being a throw-in to Genoa. Yeah, it's n'est pas bien, as they say in French. 6 for Chesney. Juan Raimundo, I like this channel. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate this. Let's roast the Cuadrado again, as always. Let's roast Cuadrado. No, we will not. Chesney, don't forget, it's a she according to you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Wojciech Szczesny. Alexandro on the left side of the back three. Yes, it was a back three. And then Chiesa on the left and Cuadrado on the right. So Alexandro, poor game. Not that poor though, but not that great. Poor game, absolutely. Struggled, and I'm not so sure if he was sure what his position was at times, because Chiesa was so offensive going forward, cutting inside, that Alexandro basically joined him. And Genoa was so far sitting deep, it kind of allowed Alexandro some more space to roam, but he just got confused with that, I think. And of course, the goal wasn't great to concede. So I'd give him also a 6 out of 10 for Alexandro. 5. All right. What do you think he will get the best FIFA Man Player Award of the year? I hope it will be Lewandowski. But yeah, I don't know. All this, I don't know. It looks like, I don't know. It's this award is more of a joke. Even Ballon d'Or is becoming more and more of a joke. Why is Messi nominated, by the way? Why? He got destroyed by Barca, by Munich 2-8 or something. Why is he nominated? Cristiano, I get why he's nominated, but for Lewandowski, yeah, man. If it's 1 year, Lewandowski should take it as this year though. But yeah, Cristiano is also a close second. I don't know. I really don't care, to be quite honest. But yeah, since you ask, I'm gonna answer. Leonardo Bonucci, yeah, communication, same thing. I did not like his long balls today. He took that responsibility of creating. He didn't need to create, because I mean, just leave it to Bentancur to create. Just let him try, But those long balls for Bonucci, they didn't work. I didn't like Bonucci today. But what do we get? Let's give him also a 6. Because that goal, man, he can. Those three guys, Szczesny, Alexandro, and Bonucci, can share the blame. Yeah. Messi was bad last season. Yes, he was. Lewandowski, Cristiano, and Neymar, or Kevin De Bruyne was fair. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This FIFA Play of the Year stuff. Matthijs de Ligt. Yeah. Okay. Not that dominant, not that he needed to be. The ball was more on the floor, rather it was in the air. And if it is in the air, then Matthijs de Ligt is unmatched. He's a beast. He's a unit. But on the floor, it's just okay. At least, I don't know. They had some bad first touches. and some bad passes as well. So I give him a 6.5. It was not his greatest performance today, 6.5, but still the best defender out there for us by far, by 0.5. So yeah, 6.5, maybe a 7. I don't know. I don't feel. I feel like he needs some rest. Yeah, he might. Yeah, I don't know what happened. What happened with Danilo? What happened with Danilo? I wonder. He was the most consistent player. Well, just before recently, but strange. I get that he needs a rest. He started, but yeah, I trust to see Danilo back in the team against Atalanta though. Danilo, De Ligt, and Bonucci. Hopefully, maybe even I don't know. No. Let's go with those three. Actually, yeah, De Ligt can rest after the Atalanta game, in my opinion. But 6.5 for him. Yeah, he needs a rest for sure. But today, this is actually quite interesting because these games, like today, this was not so very tiresome for our defense. We were in control. It was more mentally draining than it was physically draining on these guys, the defenders. So this is why I think defenders are more allowed to play, well, full 90, game after game, because if we are in control of the match and we control the ball possession and we attack and we are basically comfortable, they are not that tired after the game. Juan Cuadrado, here we go. Get your popcorn, guys. Get your popcorn. Get your popcorn. It's gonna be lovely. Nah, it will be. It won't be. Penaldo, is that right? By the way, this nickname Penaldo. What does it even mean? I know what it means. It's just yeah. This week it was Penaldo because he scored 2 PKs against Barca and against Genoa. So there we go. Juan Cuadrado. Let's go for him. Yeah, what do we give him, guys? He was quiet and very, very quiet in the first half. Yeah. Also, if you saw the press conference with Andrea Pirlo before the game, he said that he's so frustrated with Cuadrado because the concentration level is not that that's not that high with Cuadrado, and I agree, totally agree. The guy, yeah, sometimes he just freezes and forgets that he is a defender. He needs to track back. He needs to mark players. But going forward, no question, he is an asset. What is this? He is an asset. And today, he gave us the PK. Some of those crosses, just okay. But overall, I'd say, yeah, I give him a quiet, nice little 7. Yeah, he gave the peak. He made the PK and more comfortable in the second half than in the first half, strangely enough. So yeah, there we go, a 7. 6.5. Dribbles and gets dribbled past. Yeah, that's true. 6.5, 7. Yeah, we are gonna agree. Finish player if he doesn't make your pick. Yeah, funny. If scoring penalties was easy, Messi would have had an international trophy. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's funny. Let's bash Messi, huh? This is a Messi bashing channel. No, it's not. That's not. Imagine Messi arriving at Juve. No. I made a video about that a while back. And no, niet. Nada. Federico Chiesa on the other flank of Juan Cuadrado. Also positive, direct, as I said, created lots of trouble for these guys. Tons of corner kicks, which we of course didn't didn't manage to create anything out of. 7 from me to Chiesa. Even though he played on the left side, which I don't like. I want him on the right, but even though he played on the left, I liked it. Federico Chiesa stats against Genoa: 57 touches. Okay, 97.1% accurate passes. Wow. Tricky passes. Okay, yeah, but the stats, the stats are not always that correct. The stats can give you only one picture, but yeah, I liked what I saw from Chiesa. I want to see more, especially from the right side, and that brings me to Rodrigo Bentancur and changing these positions. I'm tired of finding out what Rodrigo Bentancur is good at. When he plays box to box, he has one game that is great, and I started thinking, yeah, that might work. He's a box to box. He runs, he tackles, he wins the ball for us. But then he makes that stupid yellow card fouls. He misplaces passes and gets in heated arguments. Yeah, and then we switch him to a defensive midfielder, and then he does exactly the same. I don't know. Maybe the best solution for him is to go to La Liga or something. Maybe La Liga would suit him better. I don't know. But Rodrigo today, no, it's just nothing. Slow. 6 for me. Only a 6, and I'm being yeah, I'm being nice. Do you feel like Chiesa is improving in terms of looking up? Looking up. You mean when he has the ball, like looking up towards the pitch, not looking on the ball? Yeah, for sure. He needs to. Especially now. I think he would look much more on the at the ball when he plays on the right, because he knows what to do exactly. On the left flank, he kind of needs to look more because he has more defenders around him. Yeah, we need a. Yeah, well, send them my way. Send those Instagram babes to my way, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what may happen. Yeah, go. Adrien Rabiot. Oui, n'est pas bien. Sorry. Bentancur, Adrien Rabiot. What do we give him, guys? The yellow card for sure didn't help. It's not his fault. Well, maybe, but the yellow card didn't help. 5.5, poor, inconsistent again. Had some good runs. I saw that from Rabiot. Had some good runs going forward, but he never got that ball. I got frustrated because of that. But when he is caught between the lines, like I say, I want to see Arthur, who's deep. I want to see McKennie, who's box to box, and I want to see Rabiot in between in the middle. Just sitting there. When he is sitting there, I think he is actually in trouble, because he also needs clear directions of what to do. But his attributes, in terms of heading the ball, he is a big lad, and also his left foot is actually quite good. I like it. That would suit us, but the quality, he needs to improve on that. So today, no. 5.5 from me, 6 from you guys. That's fine. I think the yellow was just unjustified. I think so too, Suspect the Crab. I do agree with that. It didn't look intentional, but momentum kept going. Yes, I do agree with that. It was a silly yellow, but since he got that yellow, I think it kind of limited him in order to slide into tackles, make the most out of himself. And for sure, the yellow to Bentancur didn't help either. He also got a yellow. Why Rabiot not great for Juve like France? He's a good player. He is a good player, Manoj. He's a good player. You could say same thing about a lot of players. Bernardeschi, Paul Pogba, many players. Ciro Immobile. He plays great for Lazio and plays just crap for Italy. It's the change of mentality. It's a change of atmosphere. It's a change of personnel, of course. But also, I think it is the formation and where is he playing and who does he face and what are these clear instructions are. A lot of things. Rabiot played great this season, a lot of games, start of the season especially, but now he's just flattens. But we'll see. He gets the critique today, and we'll see if he can come back next game. We'll see. Michael is there. Nice to see you, Michael, as always. I love it to have the fact that you have Africa continent as your Avi. That's lovely. I like that. I like maps. I like flags. That's great. We're coming to Dybala. Don't worry. We'll come to Dybala. I think Rabiot is the kind of player that is useful for attack, and therefore when a position sits ultra deep like Genoa did today. Yeah, I agree. If he's going to be useful, it will only be when we play to absorb. That's an interesting point. That's a very interesting point. And yes, I kind of agree with that. 1-0 Parma. What are we watching? Is it Milan? Yeah. Gervinho, is it? No, Hernani. Gervinho assist. Funny. All right. Forza Parma. Forza Gervinho. Yes. But we'll jinx it anyway, my friend Adam. We'll jinx it anyway, so they're going to win 3-1 or something. Just you wait. My friend Hauge, Jens Petter Hauge. Yeah, the new talent from Norway playing for Milan. He scored 2 last games for Milan, I think. Yeah, he will come and save their asses again. Do discuss Dybala. Yeah, like Messi, opposite, great in Barca, misses in Argentina. I love the Messi banter. Oh, boys, keep it coming. I love it. Weston McKennie. Yeah, we expected, of course, monumental performance from the guy because the last 2 have been monumental. Of course, we didn't get that from him today, but not that bad either. Fought for the ball, got stuck in, was not that creative presence that we needed maybe, but I needed maybe Dybala to be more creative because I hate it. Well, yeah, we'll come to Dybala, but I'll just say it straight away with Dybala. I see that Dybala is next on my list. I hate the fact that Dybala always hides on the right flank. It pisses me off. I want to see him in the middle. I want to see him get stuck in and be visible, to create. He hides on the right flank, and it pisses me off. Yeah, Weston McKennie. I don't know. Nice flick. Ooh, I forgot. I almost was about to give him a 6.5, but I give him a 7 just because of that flick to Paulo Dybala for the goal. That's lovely. Yeah, and also I think he also got a yellow pretty early in the game, if I'm not mistaken. No, he got a yellow when he was arguing with the referee when Cristiano scored a PK. Yeah, but yeah, Weston McKennie should start as many games as possible as long as we are playing with the 3 man in the midfield. He needs to be one of those 3 because because Rabiot and Bentancur don't work together. They are very, very similar. Very similar. We saw that today as well. 7 out of 10 for me. 7, even 8 from Adichie. Wow, well, that's okay. Okay, that's fine. Just a question. Would you consider swapping Ramsey for Özil? I don't know. That's an interesting question. That's a very interesting question. I'm not so familiar with Özil. Well, I know, of course, I know what he is and what he plays and what his level is. Yes, but in terms of his injury list, injury history, I want to see that because if he is as injury prone as Ramsey, no. But it would be an interesting choice. I was dreaming of Isco for years. It never arrived, but. It could, I don't know. That's still interesting question, Gotnaldo. I like that. Kulusevski, what about Kulusevski? Pirlo should give him more time and trust with the right position. Jamil Pasha. I love the name. Nice to see you, my friend. Kulusevski. If your player doesn't perform, and you have a better players in your position who are performing, of course, they will start and they will play. Kulusevski and Dybala right now are competing for that position. Looks like from today, because Pirlo figured out both cannot start together because they cannot work from the right side, both of them. That's why I think it's either Kulusevski or Dybala at this point. It may very well change. I don't know. I don't want to see Kulusevski on the right flank instead of Cuadrado, for example, because it's way too deep for him. I don't want to see him on the left side either, because he will always cut inside, because he's more of an offensive player than defensive. Yeah, so it's a tough one. It's a tough one with Kulusevski. Yeah, he is in a kind of a pickle right now. What do we do with him? Loan him out, sell him at the end of the season, because right now it looks like he struggles, and we are struggling to find the space for the guy. He started well, but then slowly downgraded himself, basically, and he has been crap in the Champions League. Every single game he's been crap, and yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Remember, he's a young guy, so he still needs to learn a lot. But yeah, it is what it is with him. Before we go to Paulo Dybala, I see the questions coming in, or some comments about Özil. Özil connects really well with Ronaldo and Ramsey. Well, we don't know, because he never played with Cristiano, as far as I'm aware. No, sorry, he did. He did for Real Madrid, I think. Yes. Yeah, interesting. Yes, don't forget Özil Ronaldo duo in Madrid. I don't care. I don't care about what happened in Madrid. Something different. Serie A is different, much different. Özil and Ronaldo chemistry was best during Real Madrid. Yeah, may very well be. I don't know. Özil is still good, but he doesn't track back. Yeah, Özil destroyed his career because of playing Fortnite. All right. Yeah, I love those kind of players. You know that. Those professional footballers who just want to go home and play FIFA or play Fortnite or play something, I don't know, Arthur, Douglas Costa, Griezmann. Oh, yeah. He and Cristiano were sensational together. Yeah, they are, but that was a long time ago. It's the same thing with Pogba. He was sensational as well. Look what happened now. So yeah, it doesn't automatically mean that they will work together now. It's a different league. They are 5 years older now, and Özil hasn't been playing much. So yeah, and Cristiano is a different player now. So yeah, there we go. What is your ideal back three? Dembele. No, thank you. Dembele. Yeah. Yeah, in regards to playing. Yeah, that's funny. Dembele. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Dybala is also crazy with playing some streaming online games. Yeah. Dybala and Pirlo hug, yes. What's your ideal back three? Right now, it will be... Yeah, I'd take Danilo. I'd take Danilo because he's been so consistent this season. Danilo, Bonucci, and De Ligt. That will be my choice. If Demiral is fit, I'm not so sure if I will start him, because I'm not so sure about Demiral just yet. Hakan Çalhanoğlu might arrive. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Then we'll take the analysis there. Paulo Dybala, let's go. Let's see what happens with this. Let me just put those guys. No, never mind. Paulo Dybala. Crap for the first 40 minutes. Absolute crap. Low in confidence. Didn't do anything to award even a starting spot throughout the first 40 minutes. Then suddenly he switches play, plays a great sweet ball to Cristiano. Cristiano's shot is blocked, and Perini saves it comfortably. But there was something that I saw. Wow, Paulo, you actually have that quality still in you. In the second half, he slightly improved, but not much. But still, you know what? It's a sweet time for him to score. I expected him to score. I wanted him to score. I even predicted that he would score. So he did that. Great, sweet flick from McKennie, and then Dybala does what he does best, cutting inside and curling it in, or just shooting in the near post. Perin didn't save. 1-0, bang, great goal. Made some good moves in the second half, but it wasn't enough. It was. So I would say Dybala played okay today. It was better than the recent games for sure. but I still want much, much more from the guy. I hate the fact that he hides on the right side. I hate the fact that he isn't getting stuck in and fights for the ball. There were several times that he got tackled clean on the ball, and then he just, stays on the floor and demands a free kick. It's just so destructive. He's a frustrating player at this moment, but positive signs that he scored. He made that run. He made himself available. He made that shot, and he made a goal. So, yeah, that's a positive. But what do I give him in terms of a rating? That's a tough one. That's a very, very tough one. It's maybe a bit controversial, but I give him a 6.5, and that's because I thought he didn't do anything to award a good scoring from the first half, apart from that cross to Cristiano. But we need more. He scored, so I'll bump him up one level. So he actually, originally, it would have been a 5.5, but I'll bump him up to 6.5 because of that goal. But apart from the goal, I need to see more. But I said this before, and I'll say it again. It's a work in progress. Now, from Atalanta game, I want to see consistency. I want to see improvement from Dybala. I want him to look fresher and nicer and more on. Right today he was off, and then he switched on for a couple of seconds, and then he switched off again. On, and then he switched off again. So inconsistent. I want to see something else from Dybala on Wednesday. If he will be playing, I don't know. But that's me. 6.5 to Dybala. 7. Best back 3. Ayumi 20s. Was it for me? No, I'm not. 7. Whenever Dybala plays, I feel bad for Ronaldo. He's just isolated in the box. Whenever Dybala plays, I don't care. To be honest, I don't care about how Ronaldo looks. Of course, I get your point. Because Dybala hides on the right, and Cristiano always cuts from the left. And Ronaldo is not always in the box. Remember, Ronaldo is on the left side, cutting inside. He always is there. He is sometimes in the box, yes, when the opportunity arises. But I see Cristiano more and more on the left flank or on the left side of the pitch, cutting inside and going for the goal. Parma destroying Milan right now. You joking? You sitting here with me, boys? 1-1. What are you talking for? Sabadip, why? Why you say this? Parma destroying Milan. It's just 1-1. Castillejo equalized. Pending VAR goal. It says here. Yeah. It's the result that matters, it seems. Yeah, we jinxed that one, my boys. We jinxed that one. Offside, no goal. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Will you swap Dybala for either Kroos or Modric, or skip it? Skip it. Skip it, Willie. No, I will not. I will not. Because, we don't need... maybe we need, I don't know, Kroos or Modric. No. They're not strikers. And I want a striker. If we're going to get rid of Dybala, I want a striker. I want a pure striker who can score goals, who can get into this team right away and, score goals. I don't want to have a player who we are waiting for to develop, to get to know Serie A. I don't have the time for that. We don't have the time for that. So no, I'd say no. Yeah. Hey, Max is in the chat. Nice. Where have you been, Max? Nisrin has been working on it nowadays. Follow her. Yes, Nisrin is a good one. I would love to see also her as well on my live stream with me and you, Max. We should be doing a stream together forever. I think Dybala deserves a 7 today. He played well compared to his past games. Yeah, he played okay. But 6.57. Yeah, it's just a matter of yeah. Oh, sorry. Let's go. Popcorn. You still have your popcorn, guys. You still have your popcorn. Here come the haters. Because I hate Cristiano. I love Dybala. That's what everybody thinks. Make that into a soundtrack. All right. Cristiano Ronaldo, what do we give him? 2 goals, 2 PKs. I'll say this again. The penalty kick does not reflect on the quality or the performance of the player. There is even some, I think it was a podcast a couple of weeks ago from The Athletic. If you follow The Athletic, if you don't follow The Athletic, it's a great analysis, football analysis. They do podcasts, they do a lot of stuff. And they analyzed Cristiano. And there was also a point made that Cristiano, the real quality of Cristiano doesn't reflect when he's scoring PKs. So he plays throughout the 90 minutes, right? And then you only see his stats that he scored 2 goals. So you think, hey, great, he scored 2 goals. Well done. But when you look closer, when you actually watch the game, you see that Cristiano played, well, average, but still scored 2 goals because that was 2 PKs. Okay? So, as I said, and those guys, I trust those guys because those guys clearly know football. But enough of them. I think that when you score from open play, you need the same attributes you need when you score a PK. Concentration. Well, you need to be ice cold in front of goal. You need to position your body well. All that kind of things, and also the mentality. All that stuff. But when you score from open play, that is more complicated. You also need to watch out for the offside, position your body well. You need to get off your defender, and you need to place the ball well while moving. That's not easy. So I'd say it's much harder to score from an open play than it is from PK. That being said, 2 PKs, we got those. He scored them. Besides those PKs, not much from Cristiano. I'd even go as far as I say it was well, just okay in the first half, and yeah, I don't know, okay as well in the second half. But those 2 goals are 2 goals. He still need to score those PKs, so I'll give him a 7. But that's only based on. It's only based on those PKs. Or also remember that he had the opportunity to score from open play, a clean header. I think it was a cross from Chiesa. Yeah, it was a cross from Chiesa from the left. A beautiful cross. And then, for some strange reason, Cristiano heads it straight at Perin. If he heads it slightly to the right, he scores. So that opportunity was so I just saw that happening. I saw Cristiano scoring with the header, but he didn't, and that just pissed me off a little bit. Well, yeah, 7 for me. I'm not biased, but Ronaldo is a 10. Yeah, all right. 6.5, 7.5, 7.5. Wow. Here comes judgment on Ronaldo PK. Rest in peace. Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo 5.5. Sweet. Overall performance was good from Cristiano, to be fair. Okay, it's not good. Okay, I say. Yeah. 6 for GOAT. Today he wasn't great. This guy actually gives lower scoring than I do. So please don't call me a Cristiano hater. Which of the penalties? He passed too many balls inside the box, but they didn't participate in them. I think it was 1 in the first half. Not many. Yeah, maybe 2. Yeah, no. He was okay. Let's see comments. I'm reading at your comments, guys, because this is always funny. Human Song swap for Dybala. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Would he fit into our system though? That's Heung-min Song is money. He is good, man. Yeah. Wow. I'm a huge Cristiano Ronaldo fan, but I accept he wasn't good. That's fine. He missed a goal. Yes, he did. He missed the passes too. Yes, he did. Low control was great. He always is. And that, guys, you know what? I'll say this. I'll say this with Cristiano. I have never seen. I can maybe count on one arm, one hand. I can count how many times Cristiano had a bad first touch. That's insane. I mean, when ball goes to Cristiano, it's very rarely he misplaces that touch. That shows about his quality and how he loves the football. Because no matter how you actually cross the ball to him or how you pass the ball to him, he will control it. That's an underestimated quality that he has. Not many people talk about it, but well, there we go. Gotnaldo does. Criminal underrated in terms of controlling and crosses. There we go. Yeah. His movements were good too, but not good enough. Yeah, Son is a dream. Yeah, Son is money. Son is absolute money, guys. Yeah. 7. 7 for Cristiano, and that's totally fine. All right, my friends, that was fun. This was very fun, huh? Dybala is okay. Son is ultra legend. Remember, Serie A is a completely different beast to Premier League. Okay, you see Christian Eriksen struggling. You see Aaron Ramsey spending 1.5 season to get into things, and Ashley Young is in and out of the team for Merda. Yeah, it's just it's different league, it's different beast. And Patrick Cutrone, a perfect example, going from, who was it? Was it Milan? I think it was Milan. He went from Milan to Wolves, destroyed. Premier League destroyed him. Moise Kean, very, very poor in Premier League as well. It's just not there. So those two leagues are different beasts. Absolutely. At least we got to see Cristiano, Morata, and Dybala. Yeah, at least you saw that about deep, but it wasn't much. It wasn't exactly exciting. Because Dybala went off for 5 or 10 minutes just right after that switch. So Parma 3-1. You're joking, guys. You are joking. Don't toy with me. 3-1. Trolled again. 1-0 still. Fools. Why? Let me just switch that game on. You know what? I don't trust you guys anymore. They're trolling Anonymous Alley. They're trolling me, and that's fine. They're having fun on my behalf. Bad boys. Shame on you. I should tell your mama. My stream is not working. Let's see. Oh, look at those shirts. Wow. Parma. Some sweet jerseys on those Parma guys. Remember those Parmalat times? Ooh, I like those jerseys. Ooh, those are perfect. 1-0 to Parma, yeah. Lovely. Yeah, lovely. Okay, guys, take it from me. I'm the channel official source. Man, sorry. Man, please. Yes, you are. But it doesn't even matter. You know what? Max. It's Max that provides. Adam copies. That's fine. you can fight it between yourselves. That's fine. It's all good. As long as it's okay with Max, it's okay with me. Because at least Max's original source. Yeah, that's kind of it's kind of his thing, yo. Serie A teams will park the bus. Yes, they will. And Son will be good for nothing. May very well be. That's their agreement. All right. So cute. How cute. Can I see that paycheck? Amardeep, do I want midfielder or forward in January? I don't know. COVID. I don't know. Probably. What's going on? I don't know who I want. Maybe I want Locatelli, just to buy him in January and then just loan him off back to Sassuolo and then bring him back for next season. Probably, I don't know. That's a good question. What would you want, Abradip? My question. What would you want? Max, you're doing a great job. Regardless. Keep it up, and yeah, it's great. It's great. We this this COVID just kind of opened the doors for many people. They have more time on their hands. They create much more stuff. I've been here before the COVID. Of course, I've been here for 3 years, but Max appeared out of nowhere, it seems, and it's so cool. Consistent, provides transfer updates on Twitter, and so please follow the guy on Twitter. Max, write your at in the chat, please, so people know how to reach out to you. And I know that. In my opinion, Juve need the backup number 9, Aouar. I'm not so sure. We've talked about Aouar many times last season. Barely heard about him this season. So yeah, I'm still waiting for this great stuff from Aouar. We'll see. I think Perin and Pellegrini should be back. Perin is gone. I don't think that he will come back. Why should he? He needs consistent playing time, and he will for sure not get that at Juve. Pellegrini is a different issue, though. If we get Pellegrini back, it will be basically for free, because he is our player on the left side. We need the left-sided wing back who can cross and attack. I'm not so sure if he is the one, but he could be an option. But Frabotta got preferred instead of Pellegrini, maybe because Frabotta was more comfortable staying on the bench and not Pellegrini. Probably that's why. Yeah. I choose Son because he's hardworking. He has pace. Yes, he carries back, defends, and scores a lot of goals, especially this season. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that Son will be an interesting buy for sure. Yeah. 1-0 still. Wow. They'll turn it around just like Merda did today. They will turn this around. Just mark my words, my friends. They will turn this around. Yeah. Romagnoli. Who is that? Brahimi. Wow, he's short. Looks like a Primavera player. Oof! Off the bar. Off the bar again. What is going on? Oh, what is going on? Whoa, Brahimi's sweet skill there. Oh, they got so lucky. Whew, Parma are hanging on. Oh, sweet. Poof. Pogba. Rahul, let's talk about Pogba. We already spoke about it, but sure, we can do that again. Pogba 2015 is a different player to Pogba 2020. Maybe because they forgot. Yellow. Maybe basically he forgot how to enjoy himself. He surely enjoyed himself at Juve. Now he's at Man United. He doesn't enjoy himself that much. Maybe because Jose Mourinho, when Pogba was there and Jose Mourinho was there, Mourinho kind of destroyed him. Remember that. And he's been used in the wrong positions, maybe. I don't know. But the fact is that he is in a different environment, is a different player. And is he ready to take responsibility of the caliber that we need? I don't know. I don't think so. We need a player who creates going forward, who defends when we need to track back. If Pogba is that player, fine. He will be expensive, though, for sure. We need to get rid of at least 2-3 players. So financially, no, it's not a good idea. Sporting-wise, maybe, but I don't think so. And if he arrives, And if he arrives, I will support the guy, as I always do every single player, even if it is Luis Suarez. But yeah, it looks like also the rumors from Mino Raiola, his agent, were fake, if I'm not mistaken. That Bild, the German website, just basically posted fake news that it wasn't true that Pogba wanted to leave. And so it's all BS. And Pogba basically commented on that on his Instagram post after the game yesterday. So I think it's the status quo right now. He's still Manchester United player. He insists that he will stay there, but then he needs to sign a new contract. Otherwise, his contract will expire at the end of next season, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, nah, it's I don't think so for me. Brahimi, yeah. Why is not talking about Christian crisis Juventus is going to have next season? None of the loans are doing well. There is no way Bayern will buy Douglas. There is no way Bayern will buy Douglas. There is no way Rennes will buy Rugani. There is no way there is no way Lyon will buy De Sciglio. Both of those two guys barely played for the club so far. So yeah, we are stuck with those guys next season. And we'll be in trouble. Yes, that is true. I wouldn't say crisis, because we can always loan them out. Rugani will for sure have suitors in Serie A, so will Chilio. Douglas Costa is a bit harder nut to crack, because we're just postponing. We're just postponing the inevitable, with this wages because of the COVID. So yeah, we'll see. Still 1-0, huh? Milan are pumping though. They're pumping. Oh, yeah, Willie goes to sleep. Yes, I think we will go and close this chat as well soon. Manchester United destroyed Pogba's career and confidence. I agree, but he's still got class. Well, for sure, maybe he does. Yeah, he just needs to dig this out. Just see his performances for France. Yeah. But again, France and Serie A, though, it's again different beast. It's not automatically that they will play well on the club level when they play for a national team. We've said this before. We have many examples. So I will not use that as a basis. He has class, yeah, but will he show it at Juve? That's another thing. So there we go. Regani, yeah. Sell Ronaldo for Pogba. It will be good for both. It won't be good for Juve though, because then we need a striker who can score goals, and we don't have that. So no for me. But Ronaldo will stay for next season, according to Jorge Mendes. Out his contract, so we'll see. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's close this up. It's been nice. It's been fun. Just, you know what? Let's wait until the halftime whistle for Milan game before we close this chat. Lukaku struggled at United, but in Serie A he's a beast. Yeah, but he's a beast. Well, physically. Conte uses him perfectly. Uses his strength. Conte uses Lukaku very well, actually. But yeah, and he scores tons for the guys. But he fits Conte tactic perfectly. But yeah. That's it. That's about it. That's about it. Not much more to say about Lukaku. I wouldn't want him at Juve though. Oof. Post again. Wow. Çalhanoğlu free kick off the post. Boom. Woo. Lovely. Did anyone mention you look like Kenny De Bruyne? I've heard that before. Just do. Is it Aaron Ramsey or is it Kevin De Bruyne? It's yeah. Hakan is good. Free kicks at least. He had a very troublesome start to the career. Juve Daily says hi every half hour. Love that. Hi, Davide. It wasn't 2-1, was it now? Joking. Nice to see you, my man. Always a pleasure. My 15-year-old content creator from Canada. Change your logo, by the way, Davide. I gave you a logo. Use that logo. Milan are playing so dynamic football. Want to see you play with this pace. Yeah. Stefano Pioli actually surprised me, guys. He was just average for previously in his career, and then suddenly he has Milan all the way up there. But how long will this last, though? This is the question. How long will this lead of Milan on the top of the table last? I'm not sure. Çalhanoğlu gives the ball to Benacer, and it's wide. Yeah. Cristiano want to play at a high level at least until the World Cup. Okay, fine. Good luck with that, Cristiano. And he will. Just because, he plays at Juve. That's why. I will. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, well, I think that this is your Google account. If you go into your Google account, you can change the logo there because it's linked to your Google account because YouTube is owned by Google. That's why. Zlatan. I don't like Zlatan. Arrogant prick. That's all I gotta say on Cristiano. Come on. Let's park that bus. Yeah. Oof. Come on, boys. There we go. Well done. It's 1-0 at halftime to Parma, and I love every second of it. Whoo! Hang out. David Monblano is here. Yeah, indeed. I love it. All right, guys. See you. It's been nice. It's been great. See you for my preview for Atalanta game, and also, of course, tomorrow is a huge day because we are drawing the Champions League knockout stages, and I will be doing a live session. I said I won't, but then I thought, you know what? I might as well do it because I will be bored at work. So I will be doing a live session during that draw. So my reactions as the draw happens, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So join me then, of course, and we'll see. We'll see if the reactions, everything. What do you think about the game? The game's coming up, of course. I said my prediction was Sevilla, Juve against Sevilla. So UEFA Champions League draw coming up tomorrow. My prediction, Juve Sevilla. What's yours? And we'll see what happens. We'll see. I think people are hoping for Porto or something. Gladbach maybe. But at the end of the day, I said it during my preview yesterday. It doesn't matter because we are our own worst enemy. All right, my friends. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve. 3 points at stake. It's so lovely. We get 3 points, and we're closing into the top spot, at least now. Hopefully, Parma will keep that clean sheet, or maybe, even Milan will draw points today, hopefully. So we're getting there, and the confidence is there. Dybala scored. Yeah, we're getting there, boys. We're getting. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve. See you tomorrow for the UEFA Champions League knockout stages live draw.